Okay, guys, I'm one of the biggest Storm fans out there. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Storm to the point where if you ask me where her social security number is, I can be like, oh, yes, it's da da da. No, I'm not that crazy. But I look forward to every X-Men film, whether it's under Fox or not, specifically because I love Storm that much. How some people get so excited over seeing Wolverine, I get so excited over seeing Storm. A friend told me, he said, Storm. He said Wolverine's been in almost every X-Men film. Period. None of the other X-Men have been in like more than 3 or 4. I said, well, that's not true. Storm's been in every X-Men film in some kind of form or fashion, with the exception of Deadpool 1. My friend goes, that's not true. Trust me, I would know this. I said, no, trust me, I would know this. Storm has been in X-Men 1, X-Men 2, X-Men United. She's been in X-Men The Last Stand. She has, when Wolverine Origins came out and they went to Africa to look for the adamantium, Storm was the little girl that we saw with the white hair. They didn't call her Storm, but we know it's Storm. In X-Men First Class, when Xavier uses Cerebro for the first time, they show a glimpse of a little girl with white hair again, which is Storm. In X-Men Days of Future Past, Storm was in it. And then in X-Men Apocalypse, we also had Storm. In the second Wolverine film, when Wolverine's in the car with Yukio, and he looks in the back seat, he sees a photo of himself in Storm. She wasn't in Deadpool. And then when we get to Logan film, when he's opening up the comic books, one of the characters that they show on screen is Storm. Now, when we went to go see the movie 2 nights ago, I went with my friend Erica, who plays Storm, for the Uncanny X-Men web series. And I say to her, I said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited this movie. And if they show Storm in this film, I am going to freak out. I know it's never going to happen. It's a Deadpool film. Storm doesn't even need to be there. So what happens? We watch the film, and Deadpool's rolling around in Xavier's chair, opens up the door, and then what do we see? The whole team of X-Men, including Storm. Okay, it took me. I was focused on Beast at first. I was like, "Who is it? Is that the X-Men? Is that Storm?" I freaked out, and me and Erica just looked at each other and said, oh, "Is that? Didn't I just say that?" I went crazy. So Storm, second to Wolverine, has been in just about every single X-Men film, whether it was a photo, whether they showed her. She was mentioned. So Disney, when you take over, or when Fox, when you go forward, if you keep the rights or whatever, remember Storm is such an important character that you have found a way to include her in every film. So going forward, why don't you give Storm something more to do? Make her powers bigger. Make her have more of a voice. Make people say, nah, my favorite character used to be Wolverine, but now it's Storm. Show these people out there what Storm really can do. And when you put her in that Black Panther film, you better really show whatever actress you pick. She better be the epitome of what Storm is.